The rain didn't just fall that night. It hammered against the glass, like something trying to get in. Ravi adjusted his cap, his eyes heavy with the weight of a double shift in a road that never seemed to end. The clock flickered. 12 a.m. The numbers glowed a sickly green in the dark cabin. Outside, the forest was a tangle of skeletal trees, their branches clawing at the sky like drowned men. Then, the radio died. Static filled the air, a white noise that felt like 1,000 tiny voices whispering at once. Exactly 1 minute later, the bus groaned to a halt. The brakes shrieked, though Ravi hadn't touched the pedal. The doors hissed open. The air that rushed in was colder than the storm outside. It smelled of damp earth and old rot. He stepped out of the shadows. A man in a long, black coat, soaked to the bone but remarkably still. He didn't pay. He didn't look at Ravi. He just walked to the very back, leaving a trail of black water behind him. An old woman leaned forward, her face trembling in the dim light. "You shouldn't have stopped," she whispered. She spoke of a crash, 30 years ago. To the day, a bus lost to the ravine. One man survived, yet he was never found. A teenager in the middle row laughed, a hollow, nervous sound. "Nice costume, man," he shouted toward the back. The stranger slowly turned his head. His smile was too wide, reaching far past his hollow, obsidian eyes. Ravi glanced at the rearview mirror. His heart stopped. The seat at the back was occupied, but the mirror showed only empty vinyl. Suddenly, the lights overhead flared and died. A thunderclap shook the very frame of the bus, and the engine breathed its last. In the suffocating dark, Ravi fumbled for his flashlight. The beam cut through the dust like a blade. The back seat was empty. Only a pool of muddy water remained, but the teenager's seat, he was gone too. Ravi picked up the phone. The video was still running. He watched the screen, his breath catching in his throat. On the recording, the stranger wasn't at the back. He was standing directly behind Ravi's seat, leaning over his shoulder. The video ended with a rasping whisper that chilled his blood. "Next stop. Yours." As the flashlight flickered out, a cold, wet hand settled firmly on Ravi's shoulder.